Hi, hi everyone. It's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about, you know, what am I gonna talk about? Oh, you should be you should be a YouTube mate. No, I don't. Well, it's something you should do. You're gonna get gouged. Yeah, I'm gonna get gouged. It's like tollable. To the land where I earl the Manier law moats. And then I'm going to have to be underneath a whole bunch of more oversights that I'm already underneath. Oh, yeah, but you're already underneath YouTube Webstead oversight, YouTube followership oversight. Yeah, but do I really want to be underneath YouTube mateship oversight and YouTube boostering oversight too? No, I guess not. But hey, you gotta think about that. Yeah, but you know, I just come on, for YouTube for fun. Didn't want to make a business out of it. Oh, that's a bad thing, because a lot of folks on YouTube make a business out of it. Yeah, sure they do. They make a business out of every webstead they're on. But that's them. Good for them then. I don't want to do that. That's sad. I really think that you would like it. Well, I don't. Uh, no thank you. Yeah, a long time ago, YouTube used to make a big thing about being a YouTube mate, and they still do. But they shift the oversight so many times, it's not funny. Now, a long time ago, YouTube used to show up and say something like, "Hey, you want to be on a YouTube mateship deal? Do you have a working Google AdSense? Do you want to be getting gouged from boosterings and showings on your films? Do you want to be underneath more oversight than you're already on? Plus oversight that shifts all the time? Instead of just being underneath YouTube Webstead oversight and YouTube followership oversight and ownership law? Do you want to be underneath YouTube boostering oversight and YouTube mateship oversight and Google AdSense oversight? No, I don't want to be underneath any of that. Hey, that's for you then. And no, I said I don't want to be underneath any of that oversight. And I don't want to be a YouTube business mate or whatever you call it. Like, get out of here. Leave me alone. Alright. Yeah. YouTube used to go around a long time ago, and they would they would look at films that got a lot of watch time. Then they would say, "Oh, you ever think about being a YouTube business mate?" No. Why would I? And these days, YouTube doesn't actually, ask you to be a mate. They never do that anymore. Because I guess a lot of folks didn't want to. But they like to shift the oversight on you all the time. So why would you want to be in something that the oversight's always shifting? I know folks bitch everyone. I know folks will say, you hear YouTube mates. They bitch all the time about oversights that are being shifted and bad deals that are being handed out. And all it takes is an oversight to be shifted. Back when we made that oversight that said that it was as long as you had at least 1,000 followers or something like that, you could be in it. Well, we shifted that, and now you gotta have 2,000, and since you got 100, fuck you, you're out of YouTube mateship deal, and fuck you, you're out of that. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, why'd you shift the oversight? If we just do that all the time, because we like to shift the YouTube mateship oversight. We like to shift the YouTube boostering oversight all the time too. And we don't tell you until you learn about it when we say you're not in good standing with something anymore. Yeah, that was always the shit. And they still do that. I'm not making it up. It's still a thing. It's something that YouTube mates still bitch about. It's still going on. And thank God I never put myself in that bind. And it is a bind, alright? It's a bind over your good standing with YouTube when it comes to the oversights, you know? And I think a lot of these folks, they don't go in and they don't read up on all the oversights that comes with being a YouTube business mate. Because YouTube will hold you to it. They'll be like, well, didn't you read the YouTube Mateship Oversight? Didn't you read the YouTube Boostering Oversight? Didn't you read the Google AdSense Oversight? No. Well, that's not our mistake. You better go and read up on it. And while you're at it, did you read up on the YouTube Followership Oversight and the YouTube Webstead Oversight? No. Go read up on all of those, because we're going to hold you answerable to all of them more than we did when you weren't a mate. Is that right, huh? Yeah, and plus we're also making oversights up on top of our head, too. So we're making up oversights that are not even on the webstead, but just coming up with them. Oh, and oh, by the way, we don't take out for you, so you gotta do that yourself. Since you don't work for us, we don't have to take out your land, Reich, Earl de Manier toll. Oh, that's bad. Yep. Guess it sucks to be you then. And I know YouTube, they shift the oversight on ownership, on boosterings and mateship all the time, and how much gal they're going to be giving out and all that stuff. Something that YouTube, see, the one thing that YouTube mates have to understand, even the non-mates, is that there is no, first off, it's free. You didn't have to buy those deals. So there is they don't have to be answerable for anything they say or do, which is sad. And so many YouTube mates out there bitch for answerability. But it's still the free YouTube you're on. Alright? So the only thing you can do is feedback them and tell them something's wrong, and then hope that they actually read it and actually heal whatever's going on is wrong. Alright? That's the only thing I can tell you, YouTube mates. Alright? And YouTube wasn't really a good webstead to even be making an income on anyway, as many other folks on YouTube always say. But then again, other websteads aren't really that good either when it comes to making a business off of them either. So it is what it is. So yeah, that's why I chose about 7 years ago, or even going back to when I even started, that I was done. I was never ever going to be a YouTube mate. I was never going to go through it. I was never going to get into it either way, because I would never have enough watch time or followers. So, and I never wanted it to begin with. So, it is what it is. So anyway, if you like that film, that wants the film I made yesterday over here, or follow me here at Jordan Long. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film. Bye.